Hi there, welcome to Deb's Things. This is Debbie, and today I'm going to be showing you my original design butterfly wings. This is not in either one of my introduction to my original design collection previews, part 1 and 2. This was actually inspired by my bracelet elliptical. I noticed that this was receiving the most views, and so I thought I'd play around with some variations. Now what I found really fun about this one is it is truly reversible. Well, this is the front where I guess it kind of looks like a little bit like butterfly wings, the two larger wings and the smaller wings below. When I went and turned it around, I thought that was pretty interesting. And with the orange going up the center in between these right here, I thought I'd play around with that. So on this one, I used a 4th color, and so that's an option. And then I thought I'd double band this row up the middle using the same colors on the sides, and I think that's pretty cute too. But for the sake of simplicity, I will be showing it made the same way as this one, but I'll explain how to do the variations on both of these. So I'm excited to make this also because I finally picked up some of the special edition colors for the outside and then along the middle. I will be using jelly navy blue, and then for the butterfly wings I'm going to be using metallic white and the metallic, I think they just refer to as metallic blue. They're a little bit thicker. I don't know how it's going to end up when I'm finished, but we will find out together. We will need the loom setup in the traditional staggered pattern with your arrow pointing away from you, your clip for putting it together, and of course your hook. So we start out by placing one band here. That will be the first band of my extension later on, and then we are going to place our border color all the way up both sides. So we go all the way up and to here, and then we'll go on this side all the way up and then to here. Your loom will look like this, very basic. All you who've done bracelets before should be very familiar with this. Now the next part, I will be doing a little twisting. It's pretty much a figure 8, although it doesn't look like it because the center bar throws it off a little, but if you picture it without the bar, you can see how it would be a figure 8. And I have noticed that when placing bands, especially when you twist them, to be consistent and do it in the exact same order all the time. I'll show you quickly. This is a design I have previewed on part 1 of my introduction to my original design video, and this one here was my original one, and let's take it off here. And you can see how it's supposed to have this little band coming up here, and then it's missing here, and it's missing here. See where it should have that? That's because of variations. It should look like this, nice and consistent. You see that loop going all the way up on both sides. So this is for another day, yet to be named original design. And also, I got kind of carried away on this elliptical. I came up with this first, and then from this inspired this, which I'm probably going to call Tires on Fire and a Racing Stripe. I don't know. Racetrack. I'm not quite sure. And then from that, I came up with this, which I'm going to call Burning Rubber. It looks a little nicer on this side. And I'll get more into that later on. But this goes to show you, once you got the thinking cap on, the creativity brain going, you just move on and on. Hopefully you'll like the designs when I present them. So, back to this one. I'm starting from here. Actually, I was starting from here. That way I'll remember how it went in my brain. And you're going to twist it down and across. So it looks a little weird, but this is just spreading this half of the figure 8 out. And then you are going to cross it, push that down a little bit, this way, again, turning the figure 8 down. Now the next set I'll be doing in blue, the metallic blue, and I'm going to do both sides with my right hand, kind of go, I guess that's how you would do it, and then of course coming this way, it'll be much easier for the right-handed. Left-handed, this is the easy one. Oops. And this is the more awkward, but you know, whatever gets them on, right? So we're going to alternate all the way up. I'll show it one more time with the blue. Twist down. Oops. Follow my own instructions. Start on this side. Or if you started on the other side, just keep doing that the same way. And then twist down. And if it doesn't go over, just pop it over. So it'll just keep it more in order. So just do that all the way up till the last post like that. Okay, here's the band, the loom, I'm sorry, I always get my words mixed up. The loom with your colors crisscrossed. Now this is where the various options are. If you want it to look like this on the other side, you're going to use your exterior edge color and just go straight up the middle with that. If you want to use a different color to have a little contrast and to have a little bit of a different color peeking through the back, just pick whatever color you want, and you might want to, you know, use it for your extensions so it kind of carries that line all the way through the bracelet. And then the third way is you'll be placing your two colors one on top of each other. So if I were to be doing it on this one, I place the white and then the blue, and then I go up to the next one, white and blue, and just go all the way up the center pegs like that. And the loop back will be the exact same. So on mine, I'm just going to quickly place the dark blue, the navy blue jelly up the center. It's a cleaner, simpler look. But the fun thing is you can make it your own, give it your own personality. Okay. And since I put the jelly navy blue as my extension color, I will also do my cap, double it over. I just turn it once and then roll it. Oops. Turn it and then roll it. Try it. It's really, really simple. Just pops right on. It's easier. You can twist it, stretch it, and put it on that way. So now we turn it around so the arrow's pointing towards us. And we find our hook. And the first thing you're going to do is reach under, grab the top band, oops, and hold down your cap so it doesn't pop off. Notice the jellies really, they're slippery. We'll try this again. And I will hold it down and bring it this way. Then we'll reach at the next band that's on the topmost. In my case, it goes to the left and then to the right. Okay, now here's where my looping goes a little differently. I think I've done 1 or 2 bands like this already in my posted videos. If not, I do this quite a bit. I lift it up. Instead of going to the home peg up here, you're taking it to the center, like that. Then you reach under and bring this one to the center. So it's center, center, and then you find this band right here and bring that up forward, keeping it in the center. So you're going to do this all the way up. It's very easy. Just remember, center from the left, center from the right, and straight up center. Center to the left, center to the right, from the right, and then straight up the middle. I'll do that with my other hand so that maybe it shows better. Okay. It doesn't really matter if you start on the left or right, as long as you do this 3-loop sequence as you go up. And I will meet you at the top. I'm sorry for those of you who might have wanted to do the 2 bands up. I showed you how to place them, but I forgot to remind you that you would do, left, right, and then the center up. You would just grab those 2 bands each time. You would grab 2 bands instead of 1, both colors, as you went up, alternating with the left and the right side. So now we're at the top. And I've got my last center band up. Now I'm going to place the 2 from the ends and the sides at the center. And now we are going to make our extension. We need a few more loops. Okay. Find it easier to have this one already halfway there. My 6 1/4 inch wrist, I feel that 5 bands on each side. I like to have my clip in the center. So this is the first band. You just have to reach down and grab it, pull it out, and then drop the other half of the band on there. Turn your hook upside down, pull it through the loops, turn it right side up, and drop your band on the hook. Turn the hook upside down, pull it through. Keep slack on these that you're pulling them through, and it goes much easier. If you have it really taut like this, then you're fighting the system. So I really like doing it this way, and then I put the clip on before I release my bracelet, and you're almost guaranteed for it not to come unraveling if it slips off your hook. Okay, so now we can put the hook to the side, and I like to, fingers are hurting, but I like to release it, the tension off the sides. I like to keep a little inexpensive crochet hook and use the smooth end if it's too tight or my fingers are in too much pain. Like right now, you can just do this. It's a little bit longer, but I think it keeps the integrity of your design intact better. And this one you can kind of, it's not really too much to pull on it, especially if you go like this. Oh, it hurts my fingers right now, so I'm going to go back to this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to complain in front of you, but you know, sometimes an ouch is ouch. Okay. So look how cool I like it. I like it a lot. Here I have the butterfly wings, and here is that side of it. Pretty from every angle. So now we will take the loom with the arrows pointing towards you. The cap is the first extension band on this side, so I will be placing 4 more. And I find some bracelet, the weaving is is lax, and so a total of 10 bands for my extension will make it a little loose, but on a real very tight weave it'll fit just right. So I've decided that this is the happy medium. I was doing 8 total bands, 4 on each side, but sometimes it was making it a little loose. I mean a little tight sometimes. Okay, so you saw me pull it up through from the center. It is pretty much like most extensions are made on when it comes to this half. Hold your finger on it so it doesn't pop off. I reach around, make sure, you can either do it this way or this way, but I think coming from underneath is a little better. And so when you stretch this out, it just comes right on. And there you have different variations of butterfly wings, although it's more like butterfly wings on this side. But I guess maybe the other side, hey, you know what? Doesn't that kind of look like a caterpillar or a cocoon? Like, you know, butterflies, the metamorphic change. So anyways, if you enjoy this video and like the design, feel free to share it with your friends, and if you'd like to see more of my original designs, make sure to subscribe to Deb's Thing so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching.